Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. And when I say excellent, I mean crazy, because this is a crazy game. And it's going to show you something that you have to know at some point, because it happens eventually to everyone. So be good and useful in that regard. And I'm going to show you this match that I played in my 38H, which is why you see that with my Hans Commander, because I was working on building commander skills, and that's what this match is about, and I'll tell you more about it as we get into the match. But before we go start there, let's go check out the free daily chest. Come on, jackpot. Well, I mean, how good could it be? Oh well, you know, a couple boosters. Here we go. Welcome to Province. Now I'm going to give you a spoiler alert. This match lasts the entire 15 minutes. And that's what it boils down to as far as something you need to know, because everyone needs to know this. One of the things my dad taught me when, he was teaching me, how to win games was this lesson here. And it's know how to win the game. So you need to know the things that will win you games. For example, you got to know the rules. Baseball, 3 strikes and you're out, 3 outs, game, the inning is over, things of that nature. All right, I'm not going to get too crazy about it. But we get to an ending position in this game that you got to know how to win, and I'll explain it more when we get there. But right now, I'm here on the Province, as you can see, using the 38H as a sniper. This is one of the attributes about the 38H that is, somewhat underappreciated to a certain degree, I guess. A lot of players don't know if you can use this as a sniper on certain maps or certain situations. Here, it is cashing in sniping like you wouldn't believe. Now you start out with 100 rounds, which gives you a lot of rounds. Now sometimes it'll take you 10, 12 rounds to kill one guy just because of the situation. So when you look at it that way, you're like, well, I got rounds to kill 8 to 10 guys. 12 if you get lucky. Now I'm looking here, doing a lot of oops, wrong one. There we go. I was getting shot at by somebody, as you can see the bullets coming across. He was tagging me in the track, so it wasn't a big deal. So I'm using third-person view to line up some of these easy shots for the guy with the whole body is available. Now when the body is not available, I'm zooming in for better, round placement, theoretically. Now this guy is working on commander skills, and this commander has 7 skills, and I'll show you those at the end of the video. Alright, this dude is in trouble. I got him. This one wasn't a monster game, but it was a very good game. It had potential to be a monster game, but it just didn't. There's a guy exposed right on the left side. Got him. Come on, baby. Tag. And on this match, I'm using a times, I don't know, let me think for a second, times 4 booster. If I'd used times 8, it would have been a much better score. But I had a good commander score in this game at the end. Yeah, that guy is just where I can't shoot him. His icon I can see, and now I can't. I could shoot him, but I can't get the depression on the gun. So I'm kind of stuck on that one. I can't shoot those guys. I gotta get out of here. They're gonna spot me momentarily. Now this is really the messed up part. It's 10-5. This should be a blowout, but it's not a blowout because the people on my team are horrible. I'm just going to tell you the way it is. We're 10-4, and we barely won this game because these guys are horrible players, and you'll see. You got to know how to win the game. You can't just show up and expect, oh, you're going to win. Now, that's the pressure over there. And I was using my shots, and I wasted a bunch of shots trying to help kill him because he's such a super threat to the whole team. He can clean us all out, and he can get up on us. But he's almost dead now. And they got it. Fantastic. So now what? 7-2. It was 10-4. That's not horrible, but it ain't good. Panzer 1C and this IKB 72. Those guys don't know what they're doing. You'll see them die later. It's like, bro, you're a sniper. You know, that guy goes to the base like an imbecile. He's not paying attention to what the other guy is. And that's another thing. So here, I'm looking for guys that I think their guys are probably going to be coming from this area. You know, G8, H8. Because I haven't seen anybody. And I can't see anybody, so I figure they're over here somewhere. They've already crossed and they're on the upper level. That's my thinking anyway. Now I'm down to 10 rounds. I don't have a lot of shots left, and there's still 2 guys to kill. So I'm going to go over here to the central sniper spot and see what I can do. I see this guy's moving into the base, so I should be able to help him. There we go. That is the big boy, the S-35. He's right in those trees. And that guy has only, you know, killed, well, at one time he had killed a much lower number, but he's killed 4 guys, which is, you know, real good. 5-2, unbelievable. Now the sniper should be posting up to drill this guy once he becomes spotted. That's what the sniper would do if he actually had skills. And now this guy's closing in on me, this light tank. So I have to go use my bullets to go kill him. Easy money. M2 light, you have no chance, chump. But he took 8 of my rounds. I actually shot the other guy. So when I had 10, now I have 2. And I'm really up the creek. That S-35 takes 10 to 12 to kill. I can't kill him by myself now. It's not possible. But from 10-4, we're now 5-1. And it's just ridiculous. Now look at these idiots. That was a robot that just got killed, my team's MVP. I mean, I use all premiums to give myself maximum penetration. But, you know, these guys are idiots. The sniper's in the base. Why are you in the base, sniper? You're the only guy left on our team that could kill him. And now he's not alive. He's a dead man because that guy just killed him. So now that guy has killed 6 guys. I'm like, oh man, I can see it happening. I got 2 robots and myself with 2 bullets. I can't do it. I need help. So I realized I got to go, you know, see what's happening here with this robot. And this robot on the south side is going to go throw himself away. and I barely realized what was going to save this game. But at this point, I still haven't figured it out for sure. I wasn't really trying to figure it out. I was trying to see where this guy went, and then he went over there, and I really can't do anything to him. I get 2 shots, and that's it. And look at his health. It's not perfect, but he's almost full health. And the S-35 is a monster, and so it's not good, man. He's going to kill that guy. I can smell it. And he's dead shit. And when I move, now I've figured out what's going to happen and how we're going to win this game. There's only one way to win this game. Well, here's the scenario. That robot is going to go charge his base. And if he gets there, he's just going to crush this robot. And whether he kills me or not, he'll win the game. Because if he doesn't kill me, my health is so, I only have 2 bullets. He's got more health than me. I don't know for sure if my 0 damage would win the game or if his superior health number wins. So I thought this robot was trapped in the building. He's not. He's going down the hill. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta corral this guy, get in front of him and block him from going to the guy's base. He's gonna be waiting there to pounce on whatever idiot robot shows up. So I did it, and the 38H is not a fast tank. Now, going downhill, it goes like 42, but see here I've got him blocked. And then I thought, well, let me try and see if I can, get his way. He keeps backing up. I go, well, I'm going to just back him up the hill, as far away from that guy as possible. I don't want this robot going there because I can't trust that he'll not go there, because that's where he's going. You can see that. So the way we're going to win this game is if I keep this robot alive and prevent him from sacrificing himself to defend or go and capture the enemy base. He's not defending our base, he's capturing the enemy base. The other guy, has had an entire game of playing ambusher. So he's an ambush predator. He's not a threat. He's just sitting there, and he ambushed his way to 7 kills. Well, spoiler alert, he doesn't get any more. So, keeping this guy alive will give us the win because it's a 2 versus 1 and we'll get the victory. So that's the thing. You got to know how to win the game. And if this guy lives, we win this game. If this guy can get around me and head to the base, and that's what he's trying to do, he will blow the game and we will lose. When we had a 10-4 advantage, which is ridiculous. So, like my dad said, you've got to know how to win the game. Now he's going to try and go around me. Nope, sorry. Fortunately, he's not really faster than me. And I got this guy corralled. And so this is what I spend the next 2.5 minutes doing. Is just blocking this idiot from going down there. That other guy has not figured out, from his perspective, he's like, I'm going to wait for this guy, and I'm going to ambush him and kill him. Or guys, whatever. Now the S-35 is not exactly what you'd call a speed demon, so he doesn't have the luxury of running around and doing whatever. But he also doesn't know that I'm out of bullets, just about. I've got 2 bullets left. He doesn't know this, and he's vulnerable, and I've already hit him, so he knows I can shoot, and I know what I'm doing. So the element of doubt is killing him, because he doesn't know what to do. He can't figure out what's happening. And at some point, he should have figured out, well, if these guys aren't coming here, I got to go do something. If he sits there, he's going to lose the game. That's what he doesn't realize. Or if he realizes it's too late to do anything about it. You got to know what's happening. Now, he doesn't have a clue that I'm doing this disco dance over here with this dupes. What kind of tank is this anyway? D1? Yeah, it's D1. Frenchie. So, that's what I spend my time doing here. to get this win. And the reason I want to get this win is because I'm doing commander bonus, and I'm going to have a killer commander bonus. But it's a much more killer bonus for experience points if I win the game versus just losing. So that's the dealio. Even though that guy's never going to kill me, I want to win this game. And that's what happened because we're up here on the top level. This S-35 is not fast. It's a medium speed tank. But he's just paranoid, afraid of losing by going on, patrol, looking for whatever. This is one of the things that makes it difficult when you're in a slower tank on a map like this with this high ground that takes forever to climb. You can't get too crazy if you don't have speed. Ta-da! We got the victory. Man, what a pain. So Santa Claus over there camped my base as far as I could tell. I could have looked, I just hadn't looked. And that sniper that blew it, he scored a lot of points, but he just got antsy. He didn't know what he was doing. He did not know how he was best set to win the game. But, well, that's what separates the men from the boys. And when you don't have a headset, that's why I say those people who don't use headsets are screwing themselves. If he had a headset, I'd have told him, look, I'll go to the base, and you just snipe him when he comes after me. It'll be an easy win. And you'll get a kill for it, basically, because I don't have bullets to kill the guy. But he doesn't have a headset. I can't talk to him. Since I can't talk to him, he died. He'd have lived and won if he had a headset, but he died and won because I'm smart enough to figure this out with him being dead. That ballista looks fantastic. All right, now the good stuff. This is my commander building end of game report. And as you can see, 7 kills, 1,500 damage with a couple hundred assistance damage. That's a jackpot. And like I said, that's with a 4 times commander booster. If I'd have had it 8 times on there, it'd be double that. So it would be almost 70,000, like 69,000. So I had a great game, very good payoff. It was a great payoff for a 4 times booster. Okay. I'm not complaining. Got the victory, got the, most I could get out of that was fantastic. Got a shell-proof badge. Did more damage than my hit points. Knocked out crews and or modules. Killed 6 or more for the Top Gun. And I got a first class badge, which was fine. That was a nice one. And as you see, I was MVP. The other guy with his 7 kills, Mr. Ambush Predator, sat over there like a genius in his S-35. He had a good scoring game and everything, but he didn't make commander points like me because the 38H is the king. 50% bonus for the tank, 10% for the commander, quick learner skill, 10% for the enhanced rations, and 30% for the commander. That's 100% bonus every game. And if you use a booster like I use, ×4 booster, jackpot for almost 35,000. So I know he didn't get any kind of commander bonus like mine because I'm here for that. He's there as a top tier guy, tier 3, strong scoring S-35. I'm here as bottom tier commander scoring master. That's me. So that speaks for itself, I guess. All right, now we're going to go look at the commander skills and also the equipment. So this is the equipment. I just call it speed and speed because I don't have speed, and I still don't have speed even though I added the tracks and the powertrain. Optics give me the most visibility I can get, which was why you can use this as a sniper. Once you have gotten the binoculars, it really is effective, and you saw that in this game. The fan here does the same thing as enhanced rations as far as crew improvement is concerned. Also, the Born Leader on the Commander does the same thing. So there's three things: Born Leader, enhanced rations, and fan, that all give minuscule improvements to your commander performance or crew performance. So what this does, you can see on the far right side, I have the maximum possible vision range in the 38H, which is 432 meters. Without the binoculars, it's like 402. So binoculars are like the last part of that. But this is, gold repair, enhanced rations for the crew. Also, you get the 10% bonus for the commander experience. And chocolate or vanilla. Sometimes I use gold first aid. Sometimes I use gasoline. It just depends on how I feel. The first aid is a little more solid. The gasoline, though does give you a little bit more speed, and so it helps in that regard. So now let's go check out the commander so you can check out what I'm doing. And also why I'm doing it. Alright, now these I have came from another tank actually. But anyway, quick learner, that's a plus 10% experience. Quick reload. And this is the first thing I would put in this tank, because your reload in this tank is killer fast. At this point, after all the upgrades, my reload is 2.00 seconds. So there are times when I get into a head-to-head battle with an enemy, and I beat him just because my gun reloads faster than his gun. Alright, steady aim. I have the maximum accuracy right now. This is armor angling. This is additional defense. Since this tank is not a medium or a heavy, I cannot add advanced armor, but I can add this, which is minus 5%. Advanced armor is another minus 5% if you have a medium or a heavy. This is the snapshot. This is accuracy during rotation. Now this came from a different tank, and on this tank it's really not necessary, but it's there. It's like whatever. Born Leader, like I said, this works the same as the fan or the enhanced rations. And Iron Mace, which gives me extra penetration over at long distance, which you saw me using, in the valley as I was sniping those guys, also across the valley on the upper level when I was shooting that Thresher. So, really good stuff. So this guy has got 7 skills, and it takes 650,000 to get the 8th skill. And right now I'm about a couple 100,000 away from that. 200,000, to about 215,000 and change. Not too bad. I'll get there, next couple of days I'll get there. That'll give me 8 skills, and I'll move this to some other tank to do whatever. And we'll see what's going on. But the point here is that the main skills, 1, 2, really skill number 3 that I put on 38H. 1, 2, this is number 3. This gives you the only defensive thing you can get. Number 4 would be the Born Leader. And number 5 is the steady aim. Because the 38H has a solid aiming accuracy, and you don't really need it, because most of your fighting in the 38H is 300 meters or closer. Alright? Now this province map was an exception. I was shooting a lot of 300 plus shots, as you saw, which was, fine. It worked out great. So after I got those 5, then usually, actually, you know what? I don't have that. Oh man, I don't have my binoculars on here. You idiot. That means I have a 402 field of vision in the range. Like I said, it came from a different tank. If this would have been my 38H building as for a 38H specifically, like I would have had the binoculars. So this was for a different tank. Oh well. Anyway, that was fine. I could swap that out. It would make a huge difference on the spotting of the guys. But as you saw, this is a terrific sniper tank for tier 2. All right, not as good as the actual sniper tanks, but it's really, good in the 400 meter range or less. So I would put number 5 would have been the steady aim. Number 6 would be the binoculars. Number 7, you could go. It's chocolate, strawberry, vanilla. You can choose a bunch of things that are good. Iron Mace is one of those that's very good. You could choose fire prevention if you want to switch it to a tank that needs fire prevention. You could use the snapshot for improved accuracy during rotation. On certain heavy tanks, you could use rapid aim, which will give you a 10% improvement on your turret rotation. So there's multiple things you can do for skill number 7, and then 8 and 9, etc. But the main 5 are the ones I told you, and then this one basically has my main 5 plus the snapshot and plus the Iron Mace. And you can choose whatever. Every tank is different. Every player is different. Some things are things you need. Some things are things that your feel. It's like chocolate or vanilla. You want to choose the chocolate option. I choose the vanilla. It's fine. They're both good. It's style. It depends on your game style. If your game style supports using one thing, we'll use that. If my game style supports using something else, I'll use the other thing. And we're both happy and we're both successful. It's not a right or wrong. It's just I choose chocolate and you choose vanilla, or vice versa. So that's one of the things that makes 38H such a great commander builder. Is that I can do this, build this up to, whatever, 5, 6, 7 skills, trade them off to another tank, and then, play matches and do this some more. It's also great when you're in a new stage, new season like I'm in now, because we're in the Halloween season. It counts towards your season progress. So I'm building commanders a little bit, counts towards season progress. It's all good. And eventually, what I do, my general strategy is to build an 8-slot commander, shove it in a tank that I will use, and just leave it in there. And when it becomes 9, it becomes 9. There's no rush. 8 is plenty great, and you can do a lot of success in 8s. And when they become 9s, it's just okay. They're slightly more powerful. So hopefully, this was a great lesson on how to win games. Being aware of how you would go about doing that in this bad situation that I had with that robot after my guys threw the game away because they don't use headsets. So, as I always say, headsets win games. I talk to guys in matches sometimes, and we win a game. It's like, dude, great having you here because your headset made it a winning game. And a lot of times they understand that's the case. So headsets will win you games. You saw it here that I won the game without a headset because I knew what to do and was lucky that I was able to execute that plan. So hope you enjoyed this game. Tell your friends. This is very helpful stuff as far as the commander building, the game winning, etc. Great map. Maybe you learned something of how to play the province map as a mid-range sniper, because the 38H is a mid-range sniper. Now, if you have a longer range sniper, like for example a tier 3 Pack 40, it's monster. Okay, stuff like that. So hopefully this helped you out. It was great to have you here. Thanks for watching the video. Look forward to seeing you guys in another video. Check out my Halloween videos. As you can see, there we go. This is my Halloween setup in my garage because I have all of those Halloween videos that you can check out from last year to give you preparation for Halloween this year, which is going to happen in 2 or 3 weeks. It's going to be fantastic. We're looking forward to it big time, and I hope you guys are too. So that's basically it. So hope to see you guys again in another video. And as always, like and subscribe.